As I stand here, just appreciating this majestic view, just appreciating life right here on this earth, just appreciating the experience that I have been gifted with this present moment. I give thanks and appreciation to the universe for making this all possible. And today, the universe has a very powerful message for you guys, using me as a tool to deliver this to you. Someone asked the universe, who are we? Why are we here? What is our purpose here? Stay tuned until the end of this message, because today's message will be a very deep one. Today's message will be very insightful, so you will definitely want to stay tuned until the end. Grand rising, everybody. Peace, love, and harmony to you all. I am Peacekeeper, and I'm just out here in the heart of nature, raising my frequency, tapped in like never before, aligned to my purpose like never before, balancing both masculine and feminine energies within me, breathing in this good ass energy, man. I'm so grateful right now to get to deliver this powerful, wonderful, inspirational, motivational, high vibrational message to you guys. So let's dive straight into it. We live in a world that is built off of mental projections. It's a dream world. It's a simulation. Nothing that you see, nothing that you touch, nothing that you smell is actually real. It's real from a 3D perspective, the experience that we are having. But on a spiritual, energetical based perspective, it doesn't really exist. The only thing that exists is the experience itself that you are having. When you pass on from this life into the next life, all you have is a legacy that you left in this one. All you have or carry with you is the experiences that you have or you have endured in this one, which is spending time with family, which is coming out into the heart of nature, spending time with Gaia, taking a dip in that beautiful sea bath. I already take it. Just enjoying what life has to offer. This, my friends, is our purpose here on this planet: to live, explore, and enjoy life. How were we created? Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that I know every single aspect of how we were created. No. But a lot of people in this reality are living such a fast-paced lives that they would want to know this, and they wouldn't really have the time to think about that really and truly. So the universe has used me today to share a different perspective to you guys today. And what I have to share with you guys today is mind, body, and soul. The mind, the mental projections that I was talking about earlier, is everything that you see around you that first starts or stems from a thought. Your mind is your garden. Whatever you think is a possible reality. I think I can fly. Hey, it's a possible reality. Who would have thought way back 20 years or 30 years, 400 years, 500 years, thousands of years ago, that you would have a big chunk of metal floating in the sky? Who would have thought 5 years, 20 years, 30 years ago, we would have had a big chunk of metal floating on water. So every thought that you have is definitely a possibility. It's definitely a manifestation that can flourish once we are watering and nurturing those thoughts for an extended period of time. You see, a wise man said this to me, and I also read it in the laws of 12 laws of karma. You know, we reap what we sow. Life gives us what we put into it. You see, we can't just be bystanders or passengers in our lives, allowing other people to, stay and lead our lives and expect our lives to be the way that we want it to be. It doesn't work like that. You need to choose the life that you want for yourself and actively work on building that for yourself. It doesn't happen off the bat, and this is why I also say that it's not an easy thing to do. But it's in us keeping an optimistic mind, keeping a positive mindset towards success, viewing that it is already there in a future reality, feeling it already here, enjoying it in this moment, just enjoying the experience to get there, not worried about how you'll get there, not worried about how long it will take, not worried about if it will happen, because you know it will happen in due time. Because you're being consistent, my friend. You're determined, you're driven. So that dream, that seed that you have planted, that you are continuously watering, will start to flourish. Because what goes on here, we are finite minds. We are universes. We are the universe. Someone asked that question, and I'm just, diving deeper into it for them to understand totally. We are the universe. But we are not the omnipotent God source. No. But we are just like that God source. We are made in its image and likeness. Put in the Bible here, all that early. Deal with the Bible. I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. But God created us in His/hers image and likeness. The body that I am controlling right now, that I am occupying right now, this is the feminine aspect of me, which is connected to my sacred heart, which is in control of anything in terms of pumping my blood, keeping my life source flowing, keeping me driven to continuously keep going. That's all tuned into that feminine side. That's all tuned into your heart space, And the mind, which is the mental aspect, is what's leading my vessel. It's what helps me able to build, what helps me able to physically create my manifestations. The feminine is the support to that. The feminine is the nurturer to that. So in the universe, as above, so below. Quoting the Kabbalion here for you guys. You can check that book out. Very deep information in that. It's not a book that you just listen to once. You listen to it over and over, because every time you listen to it, you get something new. And in that mind, that God mind, every single planet is alive. Every single planet is that divine feminine portal, like we came from collapsing stars. Like we are pure energy. That's our soul. Our true essence of our soul is just pure energy. The masculine and physical that governs the energy here, which is the mind and the body. The soul is the energy, the stardust. And to tap into that soul, get a balance, the mind and the body together as one. to tap into the omnipotent source, where you now begin to feel your energy, where you now begin to see through the illusions and really and truly come to your senses, start to activate and travel through different dimensions, and even be so precise and clear cut on the inner experience. That inner experience helps you to root yourself in this present moment, to have a total experience of bliss, feeling of love, feeling of happiness, feeling of peace. This, my friends, is what this experience is all about here on earth. But we have been programmed to many other different things, many things that don't really serve us, that we live by in society, fake laws and rules and regulations that limit us, fake belief systems that they just literally put out there to control us, so that they can benefit off of our energy, so that they can fill their pockets in the mix, not really caring about what they're doing to people out there, not really caring about what the lives that they are destroying in society, not really caring about the people that are starving, not really caring about anything aside from themselves. This is the world that we live in today. But that wasn't the world that was created for us to live in. No. Everything in this life is free. Everything on this planet is free. We are the only species that has to pay to eat and live. We are the only species that restricts ourselves, divides ourselves in a way that we can't travel and go certain places. You Republican, I'm a Trinidadian. Next one, a Jamaican. Next one, a Indian. Indian. Chinese. See, they divided us by race. But yet again, we are all just collapsing stars. We are stardust. We are super powerful beyond measure. We are the universe, my friends. You need to tap into that source. And I'm gonna break down even deeper for you guys today how powerful you are. It's like I started earlier on. Your thoughts create your reality. And with this information, it will blow your mind. It doesn't mean though that with knowing this information means everything's going to be all a bed of roses, unicorn and rainbows. No. Knowing this information is where now you'll need to start doing the inner work, and where you'll need to start doing the healing. Because there will be a lot of negative programs that you have picked up along the way, past life experiences and current life experiences, and also present moment life's experiences. Whether it be positive or negative. It's like I said yesterday, there is no good or bad in my reality, just lessons, but I'm human too, just like any and everybody else. I have feelings also, so at times I may be a little, but I remind myself to be in this present moment. No, kind of sidetrack a little bit there, so back to what I was saying. Yeah. Your thoughts create your reality. Most people are repeating the same cycles in their lives over and over again because they are not being mindful of their thoughts. They're not in control of their own minds. They are running off of subconscious programmings that is not beneficial to them, but they don't know any better. And I want to share with you guys how to break subconscious programmings, which is a very effective tool that I use daily to reprogram my mind. I stay laser beam focused on creating, on peace, on just being, on enjoying, Now that doesn't mean that I don't waver at times, because even in knowing that my thoughts create my reality, sometimes certain thoughts may slip in, but what I do is I don't feed it energy. I don't nurture those thoughts. I don't sit and dwell on those thoughts. If it arises, it arises, because yet again, those thoughts are just subconscious programmings that were embedded in me. So I allow it to be whatever it is, because I know whatever I force persists. So if I force to let go of the thought, and it now shifts my focus on that thought. So if a thought is playing out in my mind's eye, if a thought is playing out that is not the best of a thought, I'm not going to fuel it. I'm not going to give it that fuel. I cut off the air supply, I cut off the flow, because that thought is not beneficial. We spend so much time sometimes in our heads that we overlook what's happening right here, right now. This is why I talk so much about the now, because I want people to really and truly know how important being in the present moment is, and how being in the present moment can shift your life. Because in my earlier stages, when I was first waking up, learning that the universe is mental, learning that we can travel anyway using our minds, hey, that was great. You can just lay down and dream or meditate and go anywhere you want to go and feel that experience, like if you're actually experiencing it right there in that moment. There are different types of meditations, but it's when I realized, why do I want to just dream about an experience and dream about having the feeling of an experience, when I can actually have that experience in real present moment time? And when that hit me, I was like, damn, that's what it's all about. Because if we live in a dream world already, which is the universe, and the universe manifested us, which is itself manifesting itself within itself, and which is us manifesting ourselves within ourselves when we make children and we train them, and we teach them what we know. Why would I just want to live in that dream world? Like, why would I just want to live in my head? And I was like, that makes sense, So I started to focus on creating new experiences. I started to focus on structuring my life in a way that I wanted. Not what anybody else wants for me. Not what anybody else is telling me to do. And in doing that, yes, again, there are challenges and obstacles in the mix. It's not all unicorn and rainbows, no. It's real life work. But the work is not something that you're doing to slave for somebody else. The work is just you building yourself, building your empire, building the life that you truly want for yourself. Building the experience that you truly want to have on this earth. In the mix, uplifting others, showing others, being the light for others, seeing you shining bright, This is how you help others. This is how you support others. This is what you can offer to others, you know. The gift that you give to yourself, you give to others. I used to always think about, I want to help the world. I want to help everybody. I want to save the world. And that my friends used to have me putting myself in front, not myself, putting others in front of me. And that used to drain me, deplete me, make me feel like, why am I trying so hard to, you know, save the world or save others, and I'm being lost in the process. I'm losing myself in the process. I had was to take that same energy that I was putting in now to uplifting others and uplifting the world into myself. And the minute I started to do that, I started to in tune and reconnect more and more and more to me, to that inner source within me. And this is how I use that connection that I have to the presence, the present moment of, you know, being able to feel energies, being able to feel what is most valuable to share with whoever it is receiving this message today and any other given day. This is how I channel. So I'm teaching you guys also how you can channel. It's all about being in the present moment. I am constantly in that awareness state of what it is that I am channeling to share with you guys. This is the balance of both energies, the masculine and the feminine energies together as one. And this is why I say to you, I am the universe speaking to you fluently. And I don't have to sugarcoat that, I don't have to hide that, and I don't have to care what anybody thinks about that, because it is the truth. I don't have to lie about that. If others out there think of it as a lie, that's their business. I'm not obligated to explain myself to them. But I want you guys to know how I do it. I want you guys to learn it too, so that you can have that confidence within yourself to create the reality that you wish to live in. Because in reprogramming the subconscious mind and deleting old programmings, you got to stay constantly creating new ones, constantly creating new programs. This is how you stay in the present moment and change your reality so that you don't repeat the same cycles. And in order to change the reality that you don't want for yourself, you must first become aware of what you don't want for yourself. You must first accept what is the negative aspects of yourself, which is integrating your shadow self, which is dissolving the ego, which is allowing yourself to really and truly say, hey, you know, yeah, I just do this. Whether I be living in the past, whether I be worrying about the future, whether I be whatever. You know, it's just about accepting, hey, I just do that. Or whether I be, I might have a little fear. I might want to go out there and sing in front of everybody. Oh, that's just a metaphor. I can sing freely in front of people. That was a past fear that I used to have, so I just use it as that. But it's about challenging that fear and overcoming it, doing it consistently, creating a habit in doing it. It's how you manifest and how you build it again. Why would I want to dream about something when I could just be about it? You know, when I could just have the experience and enjoy the ride to how I'll get there. This is where the experiences come into play. This is why we are here. To explore and to share our talents and gifts that is unique to us with everybody. Yes, we are all the universe. Yes, we are all that supreme source. We all have that within us. But we are still all different. Different backgrounds. Different past life experiences. Different personalities. And this is why we are here, to share our differences, to share our different realities, respecting each other's realities, not judging someone else's realities for their choices and what they are doing with themselves or the way they are living their life or experiencing their life. That's their choice. But it's in us learning how to love each other for the experiences that we endure together. It's in learning how to respect another for the beauty of their minds, of what they have to offer. You know, we see value and appreciate what they have to offer. We don't belittle what they have to offer. We don't belittle their differences. We don't bring them down for doing things differently, whether it be the weird, whether it be the whatever. We don't do that. That's not love, my friends. Love is being able to dissolve the ego and open your world to somebody else, which is being vulnerable. You need to be vulnerable to open your world in the first place to somebody else. And vulnerable is not necessarily just crying, but just the mere fact that you can speak your heart and mind out freely. This is me being vulnerable right here with you guys. This is me sharing my love. This wasn't an easy thing for me to do at the start of this whole entire journey. I used to come here and just be like, what am I going to say? What would they think about me? What would they feel I'm trying to do here? I used to think about all of these different things, but it's when I really and truly took back my power in terms of my confidence and my validation. Like I stopped caring about what people think about me and started to really and truly care more about what I think about me, because I know what goes on in here and I know what I'm all about. No one knows what I'm all about but me and the Most High God. God knows what I'm all about. Was always here with me. I am God. That source is within me. So I say to you yet again, I am the universe. I can say that freely. Freely. Doing another samba, doing another bamba, bamba. Because I know who I am. And a lot of people don't know who they are. You see, a wise man said this to me also. But notice Satan, know thyself. Know thyself. The most powerful thing one can have in this world is to know thyself, to know the truth of who you are. You see, when you no longer believe in the mainstream media, you no longer believe in the mainstream narrative, you no longer believe in just the crowd or just the fixed limited perspectives of life and what life is, you now begin to freely think. You now begin to take time to spend time alone, just like what I'm doing here. Breathing in this good ass energy. Right here, right now. You now begin to freely think. You now begin to freely express yourself. You now begin to really and truly change the mainstream narratives, change the mainstream media perspectives, and create our own. We are all co-creators. We are all co-creators. But it is in respecting each other's differences, respecting each other's choices. It's what makes this thing beautiful. That's what it's all about. Not comparing or competing against anybody. Not fighting so hard to race, to get somewhere. No, because we already here. And now. You see, when we tap into that abundance that we are within, now that I have tapped into minds, I just like a tree. No, this tree could move. Just go and just, be that giant, that bright light, that blossom, that beauty for somebody else to, be inspired. What I do. This is my deep insights on what we are here for. Who are we? What may or may not be our purpose. If you have a different perspective, a different opinion, yeah, drop it in your chat. I'm open to hearing your perspective. I'm open. Because this is what it's all about. Being open. Dissolving that ego. And learning how to truly love one another. But in order to love one another, we need to first know ourselves. And this is why I promote being alone so much. Some people might just think, hey, this man just like being alone. He's an introvert. No, I just absorb so much information being in the heart of nature. I just get so much time to meditate, so much time to just be clear and calm and cool and tranquilo. Just vibing with nature. It's like I say, I lie down on a rock. Just feeling Mother Nature, like literally just feeling Mother Nature. Listening to the birds, the bees, the leaves on the trees. And now on a beautiful day like this, I'm listening to the sea. All this 432 natural frequencies, I lose myself in it. Like I lose myself in that feeling, in that presence, of feeling. I feel my energy so much that it's a feeling that you have to experience it to know what it is that I'm talking about. And many people have experienced that feeling. You might see somebody at times, just sit down and just stay, just stay, just being there. And somebody passing by and be like, "Oh, but look like you're worrying." So when they wasn't really worrying, they was just like, stay in that zone. They're just like calm. Like they're not thinking about anything. They're just being there in the surroundings and the atmosphere. Just in that experience, just feeling the air passing. Just in it. This is the power of presence, my friends. Like, I believe if the whole entire population just focus on being present, they'll be able to control their realities more. They'll be able to not worry about what others are doing in their life. They'll be able to not worry about the past that has happened, but more focused on creating and cultivating new experiences. This just being present helps cultivate better relationships, because you see, we won't be spewing thoughts from our past and bringing it into our present states, our present moments. And not everybody can understand this message that I'm sharing with you guys, because some people will just think present moment is just, yet again, being right where it is and in the mind. You're not in your mind, you're enjoying the environment. It's literally when you switch off your mind and you come to your senses. Hey, they call me Captain Literal Man for saying literally so much times, and it doesn't matter because it's a joke to me now. I just having fun. In every new experience, I'm just having fun. Having fun with the negative BS out there, having fun with the positive things that are happening. Just having fun. Enjoying my alone time, enjoying me, enjoying growing, enjoying healing, because as much as I know, I say this to you, I'm not healed entirely, totally. It's like I said earlier on also, certain thoughts come up within me, certain emotions come up within me, whether it be sadness, whether it be anger, whether it be whatever, fear sometimes too, but I don't feed those emotions. I don't feed them. If they come, they come. I'm balancing these chakras. Get the fuck out of here while I balance these chakras. I balance them. You can feel the anger and run it straight back up to that heart space. Run it straight back up to that truth. Speak positive. I use affirmations, I am grateful. There's a powerful affirmation to use. Just grateful. Anything that comes after I am grateful, you start to process, what are you grateful for? Be grateful for the breath. Be grateful for the ability to touch. Be grateful for the ability to walk. Be grateful for the ability to talk. Be grateful for the ability to see. Gratitude, 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 gratitude. This is it, my friends. This is it. This is life. Simpler. It sounds easier. But none of these things that I'm saying here is easy to do. It's an active choice. You actively need to keep battling those subconscious programmings. So that's the inner battle. It's literally the heart and mind, kind of fighting. Because when you switch off the mind, the subconscious mind, you just feel into your energy, and you allow your heart to really and truly freely drive you in this life, You're now able to balance yourself. Using the conscious mind to create and build. This is the balance that I speak of, my friends. Tap into the truth of who you are. Know yourself. Everything in this life is happening for a reason. Nothing happens by itself. It's chance. You didn't come across this message by chance. So don't take it for granted. Don't take it lightly. I am Peacekeeper. And I'm out, guys. Have a beautiful, wonderful, magical, inspirational day today. I hope I empowered someone today to create and co-create in their lives today. In a beautiful way. Come out in the heart of nature and experience what nature truly has to offer. Leave your phone inside. Now you see me with my phone, but my phone was switched off for most of the time that I was here. I have no service here, but I'm still connected. The connection way better out here. I'm on. Tell someone.